Coming up today on Studio 13 Live, actor and Pictionary host Jerry O'Connell is here to co-host the show with us. We are competing in a game of Pictionary, for better or worse. Plus, Tarabella Flowers is here to teach us how to make beautiful Mother's Day arrangements. What you need to know to make one at home. And we've selected 3 local moms to get a Mother's Day makeover. We are sharing their inspiring stories. Studio 13 Live starts right now.
I wanna see you smile, take you another mile. Don't gotta wait, don't gotta wait, don't gotta wait today.
Hey, happy Friday, friends. Thank you so much for being here with us today. We're so excited to have you. I'm Carly Henderson.
And I'm Mireya Garcia, and it is gonna be a fun day today because we have a very special co-host today. It is actor, TV host, and all-around excellent human, Jerry O'Connell here. Hello!
Thank you for having me in the studio before you make your big move, June 5th.
Yes.
From 11 to 10.
Yes.
That's right.
So, wow, this is exciting. We're going to be moving some of this furniture.
Yeah.
You're one of the few humans who is tall enough for that couch. It like eats everybody up.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I am sitting on the edge of it. I found like back here, this was a little disrespectful,
Yeah.
and like
A little
this is super
That's
slacker.
if you have some
Yeah,
problems,
what's up?
you know, we're
never know
willing to
what's
talk to
up.
you.
But feel free to chill like that.
So I'm sort of sitting on the edge
I'm
here.
so excited to hear all about your amazing career because you've like done everything, like acting. You've done such iconic roles. Scream 2, Jerry Maguire. You're obviously hosting Pictionary. And I want to know about The Talk because as the talk show here, what made you want to do that? And do you find it easy or difficult?
You know, it's funny. I host I'm one of the hosts on a talk show that's on a different network.
Yeah.
And it's sort of, I'll tell you the most fun thing about being on a daily talk show.
Yeah.
Is someone professionally, I get a blowout every morning. My hair, yes, I get a
Okay.
blowout
Very
and
nice.
my hair looks so good all day. And I live in Southern California and I like go to the spots where all the Kardashians hang out so I can try and get paparazzi after that. They don't take my photo, but
You'll be in the
I still look
background.
very good.
Yeah, we're doing our own glam here.
No, you actually know from Studio 13
Yeah.
Live. It's sort of fun to talk about, you know, what everybody's talking about, and
Yeah.
everybody has an opinion, and then you go to the gym after work, and everyone's like, "Hey, I saw you today." And, those are some awesome flowers that you arranged, you know.
Yes. Now, you, of course, have had such a long career acting. From when you were a kid, man, that is amazing. But talk to us about how it is that you stay centered in what can be a chaotic career.
You know, it's funny. I was a kid actor. I was in Stand By Me when I was younger. You know, it's funny. I get the question like a lot, like, you know, what's the deal with kid actors? I think it's my opinion that it's not just kid actors. I think a lot of people have a rougher time in life, you know, and I just think kid actors are sort of put in the spotlight a little bit, you know. I'm very grateful to my parents who, you know, and who really helped me sort of stay on the straight and narrow. And, you know, I'm a parent now of 14-year-old girls, and I try and make sure they don't vape and don't like do
Yeah.
bad things.
Yep.
And
That's
it's
good.
tough. You know, there's a lot of influences out there, so I just try to be a good parent and
That's beautiful.
hope for the best.
Yeah.
But listen, there's only so much you can do, you know? I mean,
Well, we're so stoked about Pictionary. Is there a dream celeb that you haven't been able to get on Pictionary yet that you really want to?
Let's call him out.
you know, the dude who created Pictionary
Yeah.
lives here in the Seattle
Yeah.
area. He's
Yes.
from the Seattle area. I mean, this is the inventor. This is the Edison of Pictionary.
Yeah.
And he's such a cool, like, Pacific Northwest guy. He's got, like, his shirt's always unbuttoned. He's like,
Well,
we don't judge people by this, but he's like he's very wealthy.
Yeah.
He's a cool dude.
we're going to be talking to him today.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait.
He's not going to be here in
I can't
person, but he's
wait.
going to be zooming in because he's on vacation right now.
Yeah.
So
Of course he
he's
is.
excited to talk to you.
Yeah, he's so cool. He's such a cool guy. So I would love to get him on and not only get him to, guess some stuff, but also talk to him about the origins of Pictionary,
Yeah.
which is a game that is standing the test of time.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Now, your beautiful wife, Rebecca, was on Pictionary with
Yeah.
you. Is it tough to work with your partner, or was it so much fun?
It's sometimes I sort of like rib some of the celebrity guests that we have on, like, what are you doing here? But I didn't want that to carry over to my personal life and
Sure.
like become like a week-long argument. Oh, there's my wife wearing a Pictionary jumpsuit. She like drew on all
She
of
looks
it.
great.
Came
Yeah.
out. No, it was really fun, and we got to carpool, so that was good for the.
That's nice. Yeah.
There you go, bonus. You've got some pretty sweet dance moves on Pictionary. Do we plan these ahead of time? Do they just come to you? Who's your
Vibes?
dance inspo there?
I'm going to tell you exactly what happened. Early on when we were doing Pictionary, there was a break in. I thought they were just like setting something up, and we came out and I started dancing with everybody because you try and keep energy up.
Yeah.
And then my boss said, that was great, we should do more of that. And I said, what? And he went, the dancing part. And I went, no, I did that as a joke to keep energy up. And he went, no, we were rolling, it's in the show.
Oh, boy.
And I was a little embarrassed, so I'm currently entered into a hip hop class, so I'm trying to
Okay.
Are you
step up my
really?
game.
We're gonna see it at
That's
the
I
ball.
do take a hip hop
Really?
class. Yeah, I don't want to be, because my children watch that and they go, Dad,
Yeah.
you shouldn't do that on television.
You got to make them proud.
So, just a lot of like popping and locking,
Yes.
Of course.
I can see it. Look at that.
We're excited to keep the convo going. For now, Mother's Day is coming up this weekend. We wanted to honor some of the amazing women in our area.
Yes, and you'll remember we've been asking you to nominate all the wonderful moms in your life. And we actually selected our panel of judges selected 3 moms to get Mother's Day makeovers thanks to Chromatique.
Yeah.
All right, let me try this. What do we call this? A throw?
You're going to
Yeah,
toss.
I'm going
toss.
to toss.
You're gonna
Check
toss
this out.
at
Now that I'm
count
part of the
5.
Studio 13 Lab team, let's check in with Studio 13 Lab segment producer Rio Barber to see how they're doing. Rio, what's going on over there?
That was a lovely throw there, Jerry. Thank you so much. We're having so much fun out here at Chromatique Salon in Bellevue. Look at these beautiful mama bears. We're getting them all glammed up for Mother's Day weekend, and it's a very special day. We'll get to share all of their stories here soon. But first, let's chat with the owner here, Samantha Overmars. Come on in to frame here. Talk to us about what you have planned for each of these moms here.
So we are just kind of bringing out their natural features and adding a little bit of warmth and color to them. I think they haven't had, anything done for a while, so we're going to go in and we're just going to accentuate what we can.
And how special is it for you to be a part of this, giving back to these moms who don't get to do this normally in their everyday life?
Yeah, I'm a mom also, so I totally get it's a selfless job to be a mom, and I think this is a great opportunity for us to be able to pamper them and take care of them and give back to them for everything that they do.
Yes, and we do have our style expert Tiffany Colors here. She's usually in studio with us, showing us how to do all this. Now we'll get to see her in action today. Tiffany, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
What are you doing for the Mom Bears here?
Okay, so we're doing glowy skin, lashy lips, or lashy lashes and lippy lips. And we started with a glowing, so we did a Thrive CC blurring cream. So you're gonna see everybody that has a glow at first, and then next up is gonna be the lashes and the lips.
Yes, it'll definitely be a whole process. We'll make them look like movie stars here.
I
What
hope
are
so,
you
yeah.
most looking forward to with that reveal?
The feeling, I think, when everybody looks at themselves in the mirror and just feels like, yes, girl. So I'm excited.
Yes, love it. And so I'm going to introduce you to our first mom here, Doobie, and her wonderful family here. Now, Doobie was nominated by her daughter, Amy, who was able to join us along with her grandson, Damien. And so how did it feel when you found out you were selected for this?
Oh, I was very thrilled. I couldn't believe, first of all, that she nominated me, and then just winning the makeover, it was great.
And so I'm going to read the submission that, got you into this chair today, what your daughter said about you. So Amy wrote, "My mother is incredible. She is originally from Mexico. She immigrated to the United States, learned English fluently, and now successfully works as a Spanish-English interpreter. She stayed at home to manage the house and raise my brother and I as children. And I am so very thankful for everything she has done and still does for the family. She is always there for her grandchildren, as I am a single parent. I wish I could do a lot more for her to show my appreciation, but this pampering gift will definitely help." How does that feel?
Cry. It's gonna ruin my makeup.
And you know, talking about your story here, it is not easy. We were chatting this morning about, you know, there were many tears involved, having to leave your family behind in Mexico and start this new life here and give that better life for your family, your kids, your future kids and everything. So how does it feel to know that that sacrifice, all those risks, everything you did, it was all worth it?
It was worth it to make it work. I mean, to give them the best life that they could get. Yes, and get a career, and yeah, just wonderful.
Yeah, and we were also chatting. We got, you know, the whole fam here, grandson, Damien, and all. You were talking about how some of those special moments with the family, just making quesadillas at home. Talk to me about how fun that is to do with your grandma.
It was fun.
Yeah, and
Taught you well, right?
Yep.
there we go.
Best teacher, best cooking teacher.
And again, Amy, you're the one that entered your mom for this. Tell us what you want to share about your mom and what you love so much about her.
Well, I love this. She's very selfless. She puts her family first. And we would be lost without her. I love her very much, and I'm glad that they could pamper her for Mother's Day.
Yes, absolutely. She deserves it. Give a big group hug here. Big group hug to your mom there. Awesome. So we're going to show her reveal later on in the show, but for now, we'll toss it back to you in studio.
Oh, Rio, thank you so much. We cannot wait to see more of it. And hey, still to come on Studio 13 Live, we're actually talking about the Academy of Country Music Awards.
Yes, it is what you have been waiting for. We are sharing Dolly Parton's world premiere of her first rock song, World on Fire. We'll be right back.
I wanna see you smile.
Hey, welcome back. It was one big party last night at the Academy of Country Music Awards. Dolly Parton and Garth Brooks hosted together.
Yeah, and in true Dolly fashion, we even got on stage, then gave the people what they wanted, the world premiere of her new rock song, which I'm very obsessed with, okay? World on Fire. Let's check it out. All right. That Dolly Parton voice, but rock vibes. I'm here for it. World on Fire streaming now on all platforms. The full rock album being released in November.
And as for the big wins of the night, Lainey Wilson took home both Album of the Year and Female Artist of the Year. Morgan Wallen won Male Artist of the Year, and Entertainer of the Year went to Chris Stapleton. And I've got to ask you about this because we love Dolly Parton here. We've been talking about her rock career, and we're excited to see the first performance. You have a personal connection to Dolly Parton, don't you?
I have two daughters, one of which is named Dolly after Dolly Parton.
I love that.
I know. My wife was pregnant with my daughters. They're twins. And my wife and her friend went to Dollywood. It was sort of their gift to each other before my wife gave birth. And they saw Dolly in concert at Dollywood. And Dolly Parton saw my wife in the crowd who was pregnant and said, "Hey, pregnant lady, I'm going to dedicate this song to you," and then sang Little Sparrow.
Oh.
And my wife called me up from the airport, and she was like, "Dolly dedicated a song, and we're naming one of our children Dolly, and that's it. I can't talk to you. I'm not emotionally ready to talk to you." So it's really funny. And then when we named our daughter Dolly, Dolly Parton must have found out about it through, I don't know, press or something. And Dolly Parton sent a bond to like a baby bond to to both of my kids, and
so sweet. Wait,
you know,
what's a baby?
put it in their college like a bond, like a money bond.
Oh,
for their
savings.
college
That's
fund.
so
Yeah,
nice.
Savings, yeah.
Okay.
That is beautiful.
Yeah.
And she's always such a kind woman as well. But
And
I
we've
think
been to Dollywood. It's so
Yeah,
fun,
I
and
love
it's great.
Oh, that's
I've seen her in
amazing.
concert. She's incredible.
Yes, I love that.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm excited to talk about our next story here. You want to kick us off?
Yeah. Oh, check this out, everybody. Watch this. I'm gonna kick this story.
Yes.
Throw to this story. What do we call it?
Toss
Toss to it.
I'm going to toss this story.
Yeah.
A 72-year-old man in Georgia is teaching that you are never too old to learn. Okay, after enrolling in college for the first time 4 years ago, Sam Kaplan now has a degree in cinema and media arts. Mr. Kaplan, please hire me. Take a listen to what he had to say about getting back into the classroom at his age.
I hadn't been in school for 50 years. I went to my 50th high school reunion when I was a junior in college. Probably the only one in college that wasn't a professor, but it was a lot of fun.
His plan is to pursue his passion for writing screenplays in the future, I want to say I went back to school as an adult.
Yeah?
I went to night school. I did drop out, but I went back. You know the big difference from when I went to college and when these kids went to college was
that?
bringing the computers into class.
Oh, did you do it?
My first day, I brought a notebook, and somebody next to me was like, "Hey, old timer,
Oh,
you gotta bring your laptop in."
You must have good handwriting, because I have such messy handwriting, I have to type it.
Well, you know what's crazy is that when you do bring a laptop into a classroom, you're on the internet, and it's like it's so difficult to not just look at clothes or
It's distracting,
gossip.
yes.
You know, I found it to be a little distracting. Maybe that's why I dropped out.
Oh, gosh. Oh, no.
You'll go back one day, maybe.
One day.
Maybe.
I don't know that he needs it, girl.
Yeah,
but whatever.
You never know.
Hey, Mother's Day is this weekend, and we wanted to honor some very deserving moms out there with a special Mother's Day makeover thanks to Chromatique.
Yeah, so let's check in with our producer, Rio Barber.
Rio.
How you doing, Rio?
Her name was Rio.
I'm doing so well. Yes, that's my name. You got it right. Awesome. So we are seeing hair flying across the salon, color added. We got lashes, the whole works to pamper these moms for Mother's Day weekend. So I'm so excited to introduce you to our second mom here, Leah. Leah is joined with her mom, Laura, and Dolores, her grandmother. So thank you all so much for being here. Are you so excited for today? What are you going to do with your hair?
I didn't know what I was going to do, but I'm pretty excited. The ladies that are working on me are definitely pumping me up there, make me feel pretty excited about the outcome of it.
And I will say your eyes, we gave it a little preview there, her eyes already popping, so gorgeous. And I will say you were nominated by your mom, Laura, here, and so I'm going to read what she wrote to get you in this chair today. And you're going to have to grab the tissues. I'm already watering up. So this is the first time that Leah is hearing this. Laura wrote, Leah is a single, widowed mother of 3 boys, ages 11, 12, and 14 years old. Leah spreads herself very thin when it comes to doing things for her boys. All 3 boys do sports, be it football, basketball, soccer, baseball. She is their biggest cheerleader, always in team colors. She even wears a tutu of team colors and cheers these 3 reasons of hers on in all that they do. She's been raising these boys alone with family support since May 14th of 2019, when she lost her husband and the boys lost their father. As for the rest of her family, if anyone calls, she is there for them. She is one of the strongest women I know. How do you feel about that, hearing that?
It's her talking about my strength isn't something that's new to me, but I also think that she needs to realize that I'm only as strong as those around me, and so she gets credit for that too.
Absolutely. And what else would you like to share with your daughter?
Just that I love you and stay strong.
And I know this weekend is especially difficult for you and your family. So I'm glad that we were able to kind of help make this a little extra special for you. But just remember, what an incredible legacy he leaves behind and what an incredible woman you are to continue carrying that torch for you, for your boys, for your whole family. So I can feel the love, I can feel the strength here. Dolores, what, do you want to say anything to your granddaughter?
Yes, this is a beautiful granddaughter I have. I have quite a few other granddaughters, but she is the best. And I'm over her house more than I'm at my house. So.
Mess up my makeup.
Don't worry, girl, we got you. I'll make you look like the queen. Don't worry here. And I will say, this is your first time ever getting anything like this done.
Yes, first time.
And we're so definitely an experience. And so we'll get to show you that reveal here coming up soon. But for now, we'll toss it back to you in studio.
Oh. Thank you so much, Rio. Not them making us cry
I know,
here.
I know.
Oh. Well, we're going to check back in to meet our 3rd mom here shortly. I cannot wait to see their final reveals. And coming up next, it is not too late to make something for your mom on Mother's Day.
All right, Tarabella Flowers here to teach us how to make the perfect flower arrangement at home. We'll be right back.
It is time for IDK, where we learn how to do something new.
Yes, and if you have not gotten flowers for Mother's Day, you can learn to make them at home.
Today we are joined by Melissa. Help me out here.
Favier.
Feviar, Melissa Feviar, sorry about mispronouncing that, the owner of Terabella Flowers. Welcome, Melissa.
Thank you.
Thanks for being here. So we're going to get right into making these floral arrangements. What do we need to do first?
Oh, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to start with our lilac, our super fragrant lilac.
Oh, okay.
And
it smells incredible in here, by the way.
Not me not knowing what a lilac is.
Lilac.
Wow.
Yes,
Beautiful.
yes.
That smells incredible.
These are all locally grown
Beautiful.
and sourced from the Seattle Wholesale Growers Market, which is our local kind of florist marketplace.
Cool.
And so it makes it extra yummy. And I would say for doing flowers, if you're going to be doing them on your own, just make sure you just go to like your local farmers markets or pick something out of a yard. It's going to be super fresh and it's going to mean a lot more to you.
Wow.
These are beautiful flowers.
These are peonies.
Oh my
Yes.
goodness.
So let's start with our lilacs, and then let's just go straight into our peonies. And you're going to take your stem and turn it to your right. And as you're doing this, we're going to twist the bouquet.
Oh.
So we're twisting.
Twist.
And then twist again.
Cool.
Go ahead and add your other peony, and it's okay if you put them at different heights. It makes kind of the math look a little bit more natural.
Now, are we choosing this for color scheme, for scent, for all of the above?
All of the above, all the yummy things. We've got our formed flowers, we've got our filler, we've got some texture in here. So I'm going to move on to
these are
my
roses,
spray
right?
Spray roses, California.
Spray roses.
Spray roses.
Does that mean they're just tiny?
They're just tiny, tiny little
So
sprays.
beautiful.
Yeah.
This is great.
And then
And you've been in business for like 17 years, right?
We've
so
had
you're
our
such a
shop
pro.
for 17 years,
Oh my
yeah.
gosh.
So keep twisting that bouquet.
Oh, yes, yes,
And
yes.
keep adding another layer. I'm moving on to my stalk, but again, I've done this for 17 years. I don't expect you to do it as quickly as me.
I know, I'm just trying to keep up here.
Yeah.
But the goal is after you've created your spiral bouquet, once you tie it and chop it, it can sit straight on the table.
Oh.
That's the challenge, but I don't know if we're gonna have time for that challenge. So we're gonna make it easier on you and just chop and drop into these vases that I provided.
Chop and drop.
Chop and drop.
Is that a saying in the biz?
Exactly.
Chop and drop.
Chop and drop.
One.
Chop and drop.
This is the allium.
Oh,
Onion,
beautiful.
garlic flowers. Yeah.
And this,
And
we
they're
just have one of
perfect
these, so it's like a
balls.
fun
We just
little.
Exactly.
Smells so good.
And then this is your challenge.
Okay.
Leptospermum.
Lactose.
Leptospermum.
Okay.
Oh,
that's
boy.
quite a name.
And that's going to kind of finish off our designs. We're going to add those.
Beautiful.
Keep spiraling.
Okay.
Keep spiraling.
And you offer classes too, right?
I do. We teach wine and design classes where we pair with local wineries, such as mostly with Brandy Carlisle's winery XOBC.
Oh, fun.
Wow.
Love
And
that.
so the proceeds from those classes go towards their nonprofit organization, which is called the
amazing.
Looking Out Foundation. And so we have fun. We're doing something good for our community.
Yeah.
We're drinking wine. We're playing with flowers.
I see you loosening them, like moving them around
I'm
a
moving
little
them
bit.
to make
Is that?
it because we've got so many stems and it can get a little samey. So I'm just adding some texture as if it was
Beautiful.
growing in
Right.
the wild.
Can I ask, if we were to keep these alive until Mother's Day, is there any
Oh.
tricks about what to put in the water? Is there, I've heard people say sugar, a penny.
A little bit of gin, a little bit of gin for this, a little bit of gin,
for you.
So
That'll make it
you
a
guys
fun
remember?
Mother's Day.
No, but is that true? Like a little bit of gin?
Yeah, the sugar and the
my
alcohol.
gosh.
Sugar feeds the flowers. The alcohol kills the bacteria.
Wow.
I've never heard
Very
that before.
great advice.
Yes.
Okay, talk to us about trimming it now.
Yeah. So we're gonna take our vase, put it on the edge.
Yep.
And just kind of, the bulk of the flowers should rest on the lip of the vase.
Okay.
And then we're going to chop at the bottom of that vase.
Oh, this is fun.
And we don't have to clean it up, which is
Oh, I do the same thing
Somebody's
at
gonna
home
get
in my
mad.
kitchen. My husband is just
lilacs,
like,
it's
what
a
are you
tough one.
doing?
I know there's one that I am not going to be able to cut for sure.
I'm just trying not to cut myself.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
go.
Cut away
Oh,
from
she did
yourself,
it, she
ladies.
did it.
Cut away from
Okay.
yourselves.
Oh, wait,
There
I
we
missed
go.
This lilac is not doing it.
I feel, now, is this a competition? Are you going to be judging whose is the best?
I say Jerry wins, is what
Yeah.
I say.
By the way,
Oh, nice.
This is great.
This is so beautiful. It's so beautiful. It really is.
we do okay? Okay, I'm short of staff, so you guys gonna head to the
There we go.
right?
That's a
Yeah.
good one.
Thank you so much. We do. Can you see me?
course.
We do have more info posted on Terrabella Flowers on our website, fox13seattle.com/Studio 13 Live. And hey, coming up next, we're talking to one of Jerry's favorite people here, the man who created Pictionary.
Yeah, we're going to chat about how he turned an idea into a global game and his thoughts on Pictionary, the TV show. We'll be right back. Hey, we are back with actor and TV host Jerry O'Connell.
Yes.
And you loved your flowers so much you brought them to the set.
They look really good. These are the ones you made?
Yeah, I was
my
so
gosh.
proud of them. That was such a fun segment.
turned out
and
great.
It was really cool. It was fun to have a professional.
Yeah, so Jerry's not only a florist, but he also, as you may know, hosts many things, including Pictionary on Fox. But, you know, the man who created the actual game Pictionary lives right here in our area, which we're very excited about. And we wanted him to come in, but he is on vacay right now.
Well, he is on vacay, as he should be. He's got all that Pictionary money to travel the world. But he's joining us via Zoom from vacation. Mr. Angel, the inventor of Pictionary. How are you? Are you allowed to tell us where you are? Is there a security?
We've got a little bit of a delay. He's living that island life, so his internet is not perfect right now. How you doing, Rob?
Doing great. The internet connection's not great, so I apologize if I can't hear everything.
That's
doing
all right.
fabulous.
That's all right. We forgive you because you invented the best board game ever. For those who haven't heard the story, how did you come up with Pictionary?
Nice to see everybody. I was a 22-year-old waiter, just graduated from college, moved in with 3 buddies to save rent, of course, and we started sketching words out of the dictionary. And that was in Spokane, and we just had a ball night after night after night. We just kept sketching words and having fun, no game, no rules. Beer and pizza was involved. And one night, this is pre-internet, yeah, exactly. Still is, by the way. I just said, this would make a good board game because that's what everybody was playing. And so I decided to run with it. And that was 1984. It's worked out pretty well since.
No kidding. Did you ever see it becoming this big when you came up with it?
No. I think when I started, I wanted enough money for like a new car and a dog. I mean, I didn't know what I wanted. So no, it just took, I know, right? Pretty high, lofty goals that I had.
Hey,
No,
we love
it was just a simple idea. Yeah, exactly, right? No disappointment. No, it took off and I didn't have any idea it would become this.
Can I just ask, when you first came out with the game, did you know it was going to be, the thing we love about Pictionary is how multi-generational it is. How, you know, I played with my kids who played with my parent, like it goes grandparents to great grandkids. Did you know it would be so multi-generational?
Yeah, I kind of designed it that way. I didn't want it to be trivia based. I didn't want people to have to guess what the words was, let alone sketch it. So I made them really simple so everybody would know them, so anybody could play together. And that was really by design. I thought it'd be a bigger market, but I wanted to make it simple for everybody. So yeah.
Because there is another board game that the parents always used to break out. We won't say its names, but its initials are Trivia Pursuit. And when that board game came out, we were so, like, my brother and I knew we were in for a boring night.
Oh, yeah, that came so hard.
But when Pictionary came out, it's the only game in the world where you could be like, Grandma, faster! What are you doing, Grandma? Draw!
Exactly.
I love it. And, you know, the game has evolved a little bit because we now have it as a wonderful television show. So
1 p.m. every day here.
Yes. So how are you liking this, Rob?
Look, I did Pictionary 40 years ago, and Jerry and the TV show is really taking care of my baby. I mean, that's the easiest way to look at it. Show is great. Jerry's great. I was on set, actually, when they were taping. It's just fun. I mean, bottom line, the game takes what the game is, the TV show takes what the game is, and it's super fun, and Jerry does an amazing job.
Rob was so
Super
cool.
happy.
Rob brought me one of the original Pictionary games, one of the originals, and I still have it.
Yeah.
It's right there on my mantle. Hey, tell us about your book, Game Changer. It was so inspiring. Rob, tell us about your book,
I
Game
decided
Changer.
to write down my journey.
No, all right.
Yeah, Game Changer.
Bad internet.
I wrote my book. Uh-oh.
No, we got you.
Wait a minute. Are you there?
All that Pictionary money, and he can't get a better data plan. What is going on with you, man?
You lost me.
Oh, that's okay, but people should definitely buy your book because it is amazing.
Game
Rob,
Changer, we love you, Rob.
I'm sorry.
thank you so
Here
much.
we go.
Hey,
The
let's check in
granddaddy of
with.
Pictionary.
Yes, he is amazing, really world changer. And in honor of Mother's Day, we do want to check back in with Rio because we have some wonderful women that are receiving. They're so deserving that are receiving a wonderful makeover.
Yeah, full glam makeover, new hairstyles. We want them to feel extra special this weekend.
Let's check in with Rio Barber. How's everyone doing over there, Rio?
Everyone is doing so well, looking gorgeous. I mean, they were already gorgeous inside and out, but now we're just making them feel extra special for this Mother's Day. So you saw earlier, it's already been an emotional day here at Chromatique Salon, but now I'm going to introduce you to our third mom here, Jessica. She's joined with her mother-in-law, Lori, as well as her husband, Ryan. And I hear you're a very, very busy woman. You've never been able to do something like this for yourself.
No, I have never done something or been surprised like this. This was amazing. I was shocked. Just pretty cool.
Yes, and I'm loving the glitter already. Looking so beautiful. And now I'm going to read the nomination that got you selected for this day here to give you a free Mother's Day makeover. So this was written by your mother-in-law, Lori, here. Jessica, my daughter-in-law, is a mother of 3 boys. Her oldest was diagnosed with cancer last year, the cancer that took his father's life. He is now cancer-free, and Jessica was a model of strength and compassion during all of the treatments and their side effects her son had to endure, mothering him and her other sons through a very scary year. And that was just last year. Talk to me a little bit about what that was like for you.
Oh gosh, it was a lot, you know, especially seeing your oldest son go through it. We had to do treatments every 2 weeks. He had to endure a lot, and I'm also proud of him for being strong because he was a trooper. And, you know, overall, it went by quicker than I hoped, and he's in remission, so that's what counts.
Yes, and I have to say I commend you so much for your positivity as well. Even if you saw these women here in the chairs earlier, they had all the wrap in their hair, you know, trust the process, but they were still having, you know, the best time with the biggest smiles, and that positivity radiates to everyone around them as well here. Lori, talk to me about how proud you are of Jessica here.
I'm very proud. That's why I had to submit this. She needed some love and care back to her, so.
Absolutely, and her husband Ryan here too. Do you have a message for your wife?
No, she is literally the heart of the family and glue that keeps us all together, and it's just thankful every day for her in our life and be able to have a person like this to role model these type of behaviors for our kids.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for sharing your story and being with us today. So we'll show you the full reveal of all of these wonderful women here coming up soon, but for now, we'll toss it back to you.
Can't wait to check that out.
All the
And
moms
coming up next, we are partnering up, and we are going to be playing Pictionary with Jerry.
All right, how are we going to do? Well, you're going to have to stick around and find out.
Hey, we are back. We are playing Pictionary with Pictionary host Jerry O'Connell.
Yeah, let's play.
All right, everybody. Everybody knows the rules. One person draws, and somebody else guesses. What are the teams here? Is this like
we're
the hard-hitting journalist versus the weather?
Everyone
Everybody,
against
every
themselves.
man against themselves.
Okay,
Every man for themselves.
Okay, every person for
Every
themselves.
person for themselves.
Okay, we're gonna stick with things here in the Seattle-Tacoma area.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Let's start off with an easy one.
All right.
Okay, ready, set, sketch. Okay, we have a little stick figure
Space
here.
Needle. Oh,
No, it's not the space
We
needle.
just keep guessing
oh,
Space Needle all day.
Bill Gates.
Glasses.
Okay,
Bill Gates, glasses, sunny skin.
Tacoma.
Sunshine.
Washington.
Partly cloudy.
Meteorologist.
Northwest.
Brian McClellan.
You are correct. That's right.
I love that Brian is one of the
Brian missed Brian.
How did you not? I did your specs and everything.
I know. He kept looking at me while he was trying, too.
Hold on a second. This is not something that we have to do on Pictionary 1, which is we have to clean our own boards
Jerry
here.
O'Connell knows how to clean a
Okay,
window,
hold on
you
a
guys.
second.
Right?
Just busy yourselves with something. Maybe we can go back to the moms getting a makeover. Okay, wait, hold on a second. Okay, I'll clean. Wow, that was a first. Okay. Okay, let's do something easy, keeping it here in the Seattle area. Everyone ready?
Yes.
Ready.
All right, here we go. We're sketching.
A boat. A hot tub boat.
Fishing
cruise
boat.
ship. Ferry.
Ferry is correct.
Carly is on fire.
Yeah, I know,
had to
but
redeem
you know, I
myself.
just want to say, like, we have a lot of guessing, a lot of back and forth. You
Yes,
guys are
yes.
just silently
I know, we need it.
Yeah.
Yes.
I keep saying Space Needle. So you gotta try it, man.
As everyone could see, this is a perfect ferry. This is
It is.
really
It
good.
looks like an upside down mushroom.
I'm gonna trim it
honestly.
just a bit because there's a little bit of glue.
Okay, oh, there's a little glare there.
Now I
Thank you.
can. Oh, that made it worse. That made it worse.
And look, there's
There we go.
There it is.
There's Jack and Rose at the front saying, "I'm king of the world. I'm king of the world." All right.
Very
hold on
I'll
a
never
second.
let you go.
Let's do our cleaning. This
I
is like a
like it. I
disinfecting
like
thing.
it.
Hold on a second. Very.
Here at Fox
Jerry's
13, we make you do all your hard work yourself. Yeah.
Well, believe
I
me,
was
I
like,
do
I
this.
would come back, but they make me clean my own board.
I have to do the commissary after this, which is kind of awkward. Oh, this is going to be a really good one.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Here we go.
Things here in the Seattle-Tacoma area.
Okay.
And here we go, sketch. Okay.
Okay.
What is this?
A lake.
What is this?
A car.
A car.
Highway
Traffic.
99.
Truck.
Traffic.
Highway.
Potholes. Potholes.
Oh.
Tacoma Narrows Bridge.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. Rocket?
Oh, the marker isn't right. Grab another one. Grab another one.
Yeah, I'm going to get another.
Octopus. Squid. Kraken.
Kraken.
No.
Giant octopus.
Oh.
What is that? No.
What is that animal?
Oh, an orca. An orca. A whale?
Oh, a person. Oh, a troll.
chicken.
Troll.
Oh, it's that Fremont troll thing.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I'm so sorry. Obviously, I made it a little wet on here, which
You
was hard to
cleaned it
get
too
there.
well.
That's okay.
But what is the deal with the Fremont troll? What is that thing?
He's just hanging out
it's
under
art.
that bridge.
Well, I mean, I gotta say, I thought the weirdest thing was the gum wall here, but no, it's the Fremont troll.
Yeah, and they dress him up, and you know, I don't know who did it. I don't know the history, but it's just there, and it's kind of cool to see.
Part of Seattle.
All right, I'm not going to use my spray anymore because I think that was affecting my marker here.
You could even just cross him out.
Okay, here's a good one. Keeping it with the Seattle, Tacoma area.
Okay.
And sketch. Here we go.
All right.
Okay.
We got.
Puget Sound.
Plane. Alaska Airlines.
Seaplane. Seaplane. Kenmore Air.
To the
airplane.
SeaTac.
SeaTac Airport.
Runway. SeaTac.
Runway.
Landing.
It's not a seaplane. Floatplane.
Takeoff?
More planes.
SeaTac Airport.
A fighter
Air Force Base.
Airport.
Louis McCoy.
We ran out of time. I'm looking for Boeing, everyone.
Oh,
Boeing.
That's all. That's that.
Thank you for the horn of sadness.
Shame.
there.
Yeah.
Boeing.
That's right.
Do we have time for one more?
We have time for one more. Okay, let me.
I think Carly's winning right now, y'all.
Let me think about this. Okay.
I kind of hope
I got a good one here.
Okay.
Okay, you ready? Here we go.
Let's do it.
We're sketching. We're sketching. We're sketching.
Person,
All right.
okay.
We're sketching. Okay. Okay.
Space Needle.
Pizza. Football.
Seahawks.
Geno
Seahawks.
Smith.
Geno Smith, that's correct. We have a winner. You're an amazing quarterback who had an amazing season last season. We love you.
Again.
I guess we're 2-2.
Yeah.
There we go.
That was the most intense game of Pictionary I've ever been a part of.
Wow.
Thank you so much for
Very nice.
playing with us.
Very nice.
Next time we'll get
Boeing.
someone to wipe the board.
Boeing.
Boeing. Of course, Boeing.
That was a good
Boeing.
game.
Yes.
All right. Well, coming up next, it is the final reveal of our Mother's Day makeover.
Yeah, we're getting the before and after of these just incredible women. We'll be right back.
Hey, welcome back. Today we are honoring 3 very deserving moms out there with a free Mother's Day makeover thanks to Chromatique Salon in Bellevue.
Yes, and we've had the chance to hear their individual stories. It's so heartwarming and see their progress. Now we're going to get a look at their final reveal.
All right, let's check in with Rio Barber at Chromatique.
What an intro. Thank you so much, y'all. It has been such a special morning here and amazing to see these smiles just continue to grow as they get all glammed up for Mother's Day. I'm joined here again with the owner, Samantha, and you're going to talk us through each of these moms. We're going to get to show them the big reveal, the best part of the whole morning. Absolutely. Yes, so for Doobie here, what did we get done?
Okay, so Doobie, we've added some beautiful caramel highlights, and then Maddie, our stylist, did a gorgeous cut on her curly hair and just kind of brought out her curls a little bit. You can see we brought out the warmth in her face.
Yes, absolutely. And if you got to see the before photo and the after, she's absolutely glowing. How you feel, Doobie?
Oh, gorgeous. Just a new me again.
Absolutely. And we're heading on to our next mom here, Leah. You can check out that before photo of her when she walked into the salon here this morning around 6:30 a.m. Take a look at that. And now, what did we have done for her today?
So Leah has never had dimension, so we added in some subtle dimension and just brought out her eyes. She has these gorgeous eyes. And then she just has a nice smooth wave in here, and she looks like she's ready for summer.
She is a supermodel. Look at that. I love it. How are you feeling now?
I feel amazing. I feel like I need to go out and be places so everyone gets to see me.
Yes, in the tutu and all. I know your sons will definitely be able to spot you in the crowd. Awesome. And then so for our last mama here, Jessica, take a look at that before photo there on your screens. And Samantha, talk to me about what we did for her.
Okay, so Jessica, we did a foliage, and we just brought up her light pieces and brightened up her face. And then she gave her a nice soft wave also.
So gorgeous. How are you feeling?
Wonderful, relaxed. Everybody did an amazing job, and everyone's so nice.
Yes, and this is something you don't get to do. How was it being pampered for once?
Oh my gosh, it was awesome. Seriously, this place, I'm coming back too.
Yes, and we have to say a huge thank you to all of our stylists here today. We had about 2 or 3 people on each of these moms throughout the morning working hard, so give it up for our lovely stylists here. Tiffany Colors there on makeup. Thank you so much. And you know, again, despite all the hardships these women have faced, they've pushed forward for their families and for their children. And so we just want to give a big thank you to all of these moms and all the moms and mother figures out there as well. Thank you for all you do. We love you, and happy Mother's Day. We'll toss it back to you in studio.
Oh,
That
happy
was
Mom's
amazing.
Day, Moms.
Happy Mother's Day to everybody. So great.
So well deserved, too. Well, it's been so much fun hanging with you
Yes.
today.
Yeah.
How are you liking Seattle? What do you like about it?
Love Seattle. I have a very good friend who is from Seattle, a gentleman by the name of Jeffrey Schaefer, who is a huge Seahawks fan.
Oh, love it.
And we came up here. The last Seahawks game I went to was when they won the NFC Championship against
Very
the
nice.
San Francisco 49ers. That was the Richard Sherman, don't you ever talk about me game. I was here for that. And I got to tell you, we stayed at a hotel right in downtown. And I couldn't believe my buddy Jeff was like, yeah, we're just going to walk to the game. And I was like, we're going to walk to the game. And then we spent a couple hours just walking through. Everybody was walking to the game. We stopped off at a couple bars. We had some IPAs. It was such a warm experience. It really was. I really I have very fond memories of coming here, especially for a sporting event like that. I'd never experienced anything like that. Because in LA, you go to a game, you got to park. It's 2 hours. Everyone's yelling at you. Where do we park? I'm looking for parking lot C. We have a permit for parking lot C. And then you're in bumper to bumper. And this was a really fun experience. Although I did have a headache after the game because that 13th man thing, that everyone screaming in that stadium was crazy.
Oh my God,
Oh, that is amazing. Well, we have had a blast chatting with you today. It has been a true honor. I hope you enjoyed making this beautiful flower arrangement.
Yeah, I'm gonna take this on the plane, give it to my wife.
Got it all the way.
Happy Mom's Day.
Sweet.
Yeah. Any messages for your wife or your mom?
My mom, love you, Mom, and my wife, love you as well. Like, you think I'm gonna air grievances live on
No
TV?
grievances.
You crazy? I want to apologize. I think I said 13th man. It's a 12th man.
12th,
right?
yeah. You got
I
it.
said 13th man. Sorry, I don't know why I said that.
What's something like you've done so many cool things? What's something you've never done before that you're dying to do in your career?
In my career, nothing. I think I'm getting older, and it's time to ride off into the sunset.
Don't say that. And live that Pictionary life in the Seychelles.
Something I will never do is skydive. I don't know why people do that.
Same.
Yeah.
I work with someone who's like, let's go skydiving, and I'm like, it's never gonna happen.
Yeah.
I'll be on the ground and watch you come down. But something I want to do, I don't know. This. Studio
Yes.
13 Live. I
You're
want to
gonna
come back
hang
when you're
out
on
with
at
us.
10.
Yeah.
When you move on June 5th.
Yes,
I want to
you
come
know
back
it.
and co-host. By the way, how did I do today? This is not
did
what I
amazing.
do
We're
normally.
great.
Thank you so much for taking me through like where to read on the monitor and
got
stuff
it.
and
You got it.
teleprompter.
Thank you for being so personable, too. It has been a joy. And we have to tell you, everybody, this man came in here and introduced himself to everybody, just so kind. So I think you're an excellent example of treating people with kindness, right? The people that you meet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do want to say when I first came in, security didn't let me in for
Really?
about 10 minutes. So your security is really good here.
Oh, good.
But a little strict, and I had to explain. I'm Jerry O'Connell, who hosts Pictionary, which is on at 1 every day. But yeah, that was a weird moment. But other than that, it's been great.
Yeah. What advice would you give to your younger self, too? I'm always curious to hear this from people.
Probably not to worry so much.
Yeah.
I was a little worried about financial stuff, and I wish I'd had more fun.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Right.
What was the moment where you're like, I made it? Like, I can relax. I'm good.
That hasn't occurred.
It hasn't happened
It
yet.
hasn't occurred.
A little bit of anxiety
Listen,
keeps us all
next year
going.
you'll
Yeah.
be meeting the new host of Pictionary, Joel McHale, everybody.
Stop.
Here he comes, Seattle's own
Joel's
Joel
great.
McHale.
You crush it. I feel like we're all so hard on ourselves, too.
I don't know if I'm hard on myself. I'm really grateful to be where I am. We talked earlier. I was a kid actor. I'm shocked I'm still doing this.
Yeah.
You know, it's been a lot of fun. I like to have a lot of fun, and I love like new experiences, like
Yeah.
coming here and
Yeah.
trying this stuff out. I try to be open to the universe. You know.
Yeah. You
That's
kind
a
of bring the
beautiful
fun.
thing. Yeah, you do.
Now, I have a question. I mean, I'm not from the Seattle area here. The weather is always like this today, correct?
Oh, no,
yeah.
friend.
Oh,
like this every
yeah,
day?
he'll come back that way. Thank you so much, Jerry O'Connell. We'll see you on Monday. Bye.
Don't gotta wait, don't gotta wait, don't gotta wait today. It's happening all around, like sun shining through the clouds.